And I'm powdering the forehead, I'm working my way down. Being careful around the tape, of course. Open your eyes and look up. And you'll see why I'm leaving this here. I'm going to leave this powder here, just around the bottom of the eyes. Because it's part of a little trick that I use when I know that I'm going to be doing makeup that's kind of dark or dramatic. I like to put a lot of powder underneath the eyes because it creates a barrier that prevents the dark fallout from damaging your makeup that you just worked so hard to perfect. All of you know that you've done your eyeshadow before and you've had little bits of black or whatever dark color fall from your eyes and land on your face here. And when you go to wipe it away, you just leave a big streak and it turns into a big mess and a big drama. So the best way to combat that is to just toss some powder there. And as soon as that black or whatever dark colored powder falls down on the face, you just sweep it away, virtually leaving your foundation just totally pristine. There you go, and just leave it. But you do have to powder the rest of the face. So gently just going all around the face. We're all set. It looks a little sloppy, but we're going to fix it up. There we go. Okay. There it is. There's your initial foundation, beard cover, taping, everything. Now we're getting ready to start with a totally clean slate. So, of course, naturally, I start with eyebrows. I'm going to show you the palette, one of the palettes that I use. Sorry, Rochelle. This is my earth tone palette. All my browns and maroons and stuff like that. This is my favorite palette, the one I use the most. And this is the one that contains my dark brown. You can tell how much I use it because it's almost empty, same with the white. So I will use my eyebrow brush. I'm going to comb her brows upward. Okay. Taking my little, you've seen this brush, my little angled brow brush, get it into the dark brown, this one here. Okay, raise your chin up just a little bit. I'm going to come through here, and again, using my finger as sort of an anchor, I'm going to fill in the chubby part of the brow first. Notice how I have to reload this brush quite often. And you will too, because it's a small brush and it only holds so much product before you have to reload it. See how I'm scrubbing it into the skin? Come around to the other side. Create a nice arch. Then when we get to the sharp part, you can either make it a little thicker, but I like mine to be sharp, sharp, sharp. That is the tail. So I make it, turn around just a little bit. I make it razor sharp. It's a very thin brush here. You can see. Thin, thin brush. So come up here and make a nice thin point. There you go. There's one brow. And the other one, it's the same thing. Make the chubby part of the brow first. Now I'm going to switch brushes again because I like that really thin line. Turn your head a little bit. There you go. Thank you. carefully. Pull it down and out. Don't make it look clowny. Don't go downward. Don't go down here. You'll look like a sad clown. I actually know a few people that do that, and it drives me batshit crazy. You want your brows to be up and away from your face. The whole point is for them to frame your eyes and to look open and alert and awake and young. So let's see if that looks okay. Yeah, it looks fine. Okay. And I taught you guys earlier how to highlight the brow bone. And we're going to use my favorite white, well, it's not white, it's bisque, remember? I'm going to use this really light eggshell color to highlight this brow bone. Turn toward me a little bit. Highlight that brow bone. See? And we're going to bring some of that color on the internal corner. We talked about how pretty much everybody has darkness right in here. So you combat that with a pale colored matte eyeshadow. No sparkles. Of course you can put sparkles if you want. I put sparkles all the time, but later. I do it later. This is sort of a beginning. There we go. A little more. See, and I'm scrubbing it into the corners of the eye area here. Really bringing that out. Okay, a little bit more here. Now we've got really, really awake looking eyes. Very, very clean. Nice. Looks good. Okay. There we go. So, perfectionist. Okay,